Cette nuit,
2 courts-métrages vont à la plage et 2 adultères font une croisière. Bref, un peu de bon temps avec Court-circuit, édition de la nuit et à l'est de Shanghai de Hitchcock.
Dessine-moi l'automne.
Dimanche. Première étape, choisir sa victime.
Il y a quelque chose qui vous gêne?
Deuxième étape, sans coup férir,
Vous aviez suivi un homme?
ferrer.
Non, je suivais des études.
Troisième étape, cultiver l'ambiguïté. C'est que la séduction, voyez-vous, c'est tout un art. Dimanche à 20h40, dans Théma.
Je n'ai jamais aimé que toi.
lundi prochain,
Il y a plus qu'une complicité de père à fils entre Roger et Igor. Il y a des affaires louches qui les soudent à la vie, à la mort. Mais un jour, la cassure, elle sera plus forte que les liens du sang. Et Igor voit son père autrement. Réalisé en 96 par les frères Dardenne, La Promesse, lundi prochain à 20h45.
Point commun entre les 2 courses à venir, la plage et une rencontre. D'abord en Angleterre où Yonko rencontre Sam et le destin sous la caméra de Christopher Smith. Et puis en France où, filmé par Jean-Pascal Attu, Francis et Jean se rencontrent au-dessus de la mer. Et c'est dans le sable que commence le 10 000e jour.
What the fuck are you doing? Digging a hole. Why? Oi! Death aid! Dokka What? Dokka
What does that mean? Fuck off.
No, it means buzz off.
So it does mean fuck off.
Yes.
Well, you've got a very funny attitude, might I say, for someone who not 5 short minutes ago was trying to molest me on the sand dunes.
失礼な人.
More obscenities. Piss off, I presume.
No, I mean, you're a very rude girl.
Look, I'm sorry for being so rude to you in the sand dunes. I'm Sam.
I'm Junko.
What planet are you from, Junko?
Planet Earth.
love. I got the right tool for that job.
What's this, National Wankers Day then?
No, it's National Mr. Big Willie Day.
Yeah, I noticed that protruding object on your forehead.
An object on my head. This is Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, is it?
Why don't you fuck off in your little yellow dumper truck and use that small tool of yours to pick some rubbish up with? Go on, off you go.
I'm sorry, I can't be dealing with no nuns today.
That is your typical English man. Go and look up in the dictionary, English man, and it'll say, see wanker in the yellow truck. So, are you going to tell me why you're in this hole?
My father used to take a picture of me every day of my life. He's gonna put all the pictures up in a gallery. But instead of finishing his work, he left my mother for another woman. It was the 1000th day of my life. Because my father had this habit of numbering each photograph, I just knew it was the 1000th day. And on that day, he left us. Then my mother started a depression, but continued taking photos, convincing herself that my father will return. When I turned 6, she had in mind that he would come home on my 2000th day, and so on. Though he never came back, my mother never gave up on him. So I spent my whole childhood waiting for him. And by the time I was 20, I had enough being the living calendar of my mother's sorrow. So I left her.
So you came to England to find your father?
No, just to have a life. And things were great. I went to university, learned English. But more importantly, I completely cut myself off from my mother. She knew I was in England, but didn't know where I lived or anything. The last time I saw her was 7 years ago.
You did the right thing. Your mother sounds like a twisted bitch. But what about the other stuff? The mobile phones and you in the dunes. Did you have a nervous breakdown or something?
No. My mother died.
Sorry, Junko.
It's okay.
Did she die when the house was knocked down?
No, she had a heart attack. But I suddenly understood everything clearer. I thought she was crazy. But was she any more crazy than me? I spent 7 years hiding from her, 7 years killing her memory. And she spent 15 years keeping my father's memory alive. Who is more mad?
She didn't give you any choice. Let me put this hat on, you're going to burn.
Well, anyway, I don't know why, but I started to think more and more about the date. 1000, 2000, all that. My mother was convinced that everything happens in multiples of 1,000. But she was wrong. Because looking at my family history, I found a new interesting mathematical patterns that made sense. On day 10 of my life, an earthquake killed my grandparents. On day 100 of my life, the first man walked on the moon. And on day 1000, my father left. You see, it's amazing. Day 10, day 100, day 1000. That means something big will happen to me on day 10,000.
Junko, that's just a funny coincidence.
Are you crazy? Don't you understand? Because it hit me like a bullet. My mother was not crazy. She knew the number meant something, and she was right. She was just ready to work out. It has nothing to do with 1,000, but it was the decimal point thing.
A decimal point thing?
Yes, decimal point thing.
So something significant's going to happen on day 10,000?
Yes.
So what about day 100,000? Is that the same?
Oh, no. I'll be dead. I'll be 270 then.
So when's your 10,000th day then?
Today. Today is the 10,000th day of my life. This morning, I left the house full of confidence. It was the 10,000th day of my life, and something major was bound to happen. I wanted to tempt fate. The only things I wanted to control would be my death. If I were to die today, it would be my way. I ended up in a cafe. There, at the end of the table, someone had left a mobile phone. I answered it, thinking it must be relevant to my day. And there you are, shouting down the line.
Hello, Warren? Warren, this is Sam. I just want to say your dirty therapy screwed me right up. I don't ever want to see you again. In fact, if I see you in the street, I'm going to fucking well hide. Have you got that? Warren? Warren? Oh, fuck you.
So I bring you the phone, but you don't tell me who it belongs to. I know it's relevant to my life. It must be relevant to my life. And as you don't tell me, I decided to dig my hole in the sand.
You want to drown, don't you? You want the tide to come in and drown you, don't you? Yeah, well, I've got some bad news for you. The tide mark's down there. There's no way the sea's coming up this high. You're not going to drown.
What? Don't make fun of my situation. Today is 10,000th day of my life. This is decimal point thing.
This 10,000th day thing. It's just your way of trying to order destiny, isn't it? Well, you can't. When I was 16, I was in a sweet shop, and this little boy came up to me and asked if he could swap a 20p piece for 2 10s. Now, I knew I didn't have any money in my wallet, but for some reason I still looked in my wallet. Anyway, the little boy walked out of the sweet shop and he was knocked over by a car. If I hadn't looked in my wallet, he would have left the shop 5 seconds earlier, and he wouldn't have gone anywhere near that car. Could you say it was my fault that he got run over? Well?
Yes.
Okay. The phone belongs to my old analyst come ex-boyfriend. His name's Warren. I've got an idea, Junko. Is it getting warmer? I think it is. Fucking hell, you've got to keep on your guard if you want to get a tan in this country. Ugh. Right. This Warren bloke that you think is so significant, he lives close to here. What do you say we give him a ring? It's got to be relevant. It's the 10,000th day of your life. Perhaps he knows your dad. Fuck it. Perhaps he is your dad. Ring him up, say you've got his mobile phone. That way you're not controlling fate.
Is he Japanese?
How many Japanese men do you know called Warren, Junko?
Not very many.
He sees you buried up to your neck in the sand. He'll freak for you. Then maybe he'll leave me alone. He's good looking.
Oh, Sam, it's not about me finding a boyfriend.
I'm not saying it is. But it's got to be relevant, hasn't it? Besides, you could do with therapy. Look, I'll give him a ring. Tell him you're by Pier 12, okay?
Hello? I found your phone. Yes. Yes. I'm now on beach pier by Pier 12. You will notice me. No. You will notice me. Bye.
I'm actually intrigued to find out what will happen.
Sam, thank you very much for being nice.
This has been the trippiest, almost the trippiest afternoon of my life. I've actually quite enjoyed myself. Listen, if nothing comes of this 10,000th day thing, well, you've got my number, haven't you? The relevance of your 10,000th day can be you met me, okay?
Okay.
Happy birthday. Give me a ring, all right? I've got to go because he's coming. Don't say you've seen me, whatever you do, okay?
Okay. Sam, can I get my glasses back?
Are you gonna be all right? Okay, take care.
Okay. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Oi! Kid! Hey, kid!
Sam, help, please, help. Sam, help. Gotta go.
福失踪の2年間そろそろ日本に帰りたいイギリスに来て良かったことそろそろ日本に帰りたい
Vous gênez pas?
Ah, ils allaient prendre l'eau. Excusez-moi.
Eh? Merci.
C'est fou ce que vous lui ressemblez.
Ah, vous êtes encore là? Vous en voulez? C'est de la vodka. Non, l'alcool, j'aime pas ça. Merci. Et avec cette chaleur. Ah, attention. Vous restez toujours habillé quand vous êtes sur une plage en plein soleil? Moi, je pourrais pas.
J'aime pas bien montrer ma peau. J'y peux rien.
Moi, je m'en fous. Je mets pas en maillot pour qu'on me regarde. Tout à l'heure, vous avez dit que je ressemblais à quelqu'un.
Vous vous appelez comment?
Francis.
Il m'en avait fait cadeau à Noël. Tout à l'heure, vers midi, j'ai cru l'apercevoir à l'horizon au-dessus de la mer. Et puis, je vous ai aperçu. Vous devez penser que je suis fou, non? Pourtant, je suis sûr, je l'ai vu. Vous avez raison. Faut que j'arrête ce truc-là.
J'ai rien dit.
Vous passez devant Christian sans le regarder. Vous le trouvez pas beau?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Tu n'aimes pas les filles?
Excusez-moi, moi je suis pas comme vous. J'aime pas me faire remarquer comme ça. Puis je m'appelle pas Christian.
Parce que vous croyez qu'on vous a pas remarqué?
Lâchez-moi maintenant.
Lui, il aimait les filles. Il m'aimait aussi. Il était toujours en jaune. Presque toujours.
Qui? Christian?
Tu connais Chris? Il était en jaune la dernière fois qu'ils l'ont emmené à l'hôpital. Il a eu un regard étonné. Un peu comme celui que t'as eu tout à l'heure. Quand tu t'es retourné vers moi. Lui aussi, il avait les cheveux en désordre. Comme ça.
Il est mort de quoi? Bon, bah je vais vous laisser. Faut que je me mette à l'ombre. Passez une bonne journée. Arrêtez de me suivre, s'il vous plaît.
Partez pas. J'ai envie de vous connaître.
Foutez-moi la paix maintenant. Je cherche pas à être connu. Je sais pas ce que vous voulez, mais je trouve ça louche. Je peux rien faire pour vous.
Reculez, s'il vous plaît, reculez.
Monsieur l'homme, il faut de la place.
Allez, doucement, doucement, doucement. Gaffe à la tête. Circule, ventile. Circule pas, vas-y, souffle. Et 1, et 2, et 3, et 4, et 5, souffle. Et 1, et 2, et 3, et 4, et 5, souffle. Et 1, et 2, et 3, et 4, et 5, souffle.
C'est bon, ça circule, ça va.
Il reprend? C'est bon?
C'est bon.
Ah, c'est bien.
C'est votre ami, non?
Ça va mieux?
Oui.
C'est pas trop pénible tous ces tuyaux? Ils vous ont mis dans une chambre tout seul? D'un côté c'est mieux, non? Vous voulez que j'allume la télé? Il doit pas y avoir grand chose à cette heure-ci, mais bon. Ah, vous avez la télécommande? Ah, attends.
Vous pouvez y aller maintenant.
Ah. Bon. Sûr?
Puisque je vous le dis.
Bon, mais j'y vais alors. Vous voulez que je prévienne quelqu'un? Quelqu'un de votre famille?
C'est pas la peine, je vous remercie.
Ah oui, je voulais savoir, c'est quoi votre prénom?
Jean. Je m'appelle Jean. Vous? C'est Francis, c'est ça?
Mon sac.
Dans un instant. À l'est de Shanghai, une comédie grinçante et sans concession sur les rapports conjugaux à la manière d'Hitchcock.
Vendredi,
l'enquête s'annonçait plutôt bien. Relevée, pile comme il les aimait. Mais c'était sans compter la perfidie des femmes.
C'est pas nécessaire.
Et le meurtre de trop qui fait déborder la coupe. Nouvelle affaire pour Pepe Carvalho, vendredi à 20h45.
Samedi.
Leur pays, c'est l'Irlande, mais leur talent est sans frontières. Music Planet retrace 30 ans de musique irlandaise. Going to be Celtic, samedi à minuit 10.
Et maintenant, Hitchcock s'amuse, la croisière s'abuse et tout finit par entrer dans l'ordre. Voici à l'est de Shanghai avec Studio Magazine.